Okay, let's talk about a simple but honestly game-changing way to make your writing come alive. We're going to dive into a method for weaving dialogue right into your paragraphs, creating scenes that feel so real your reader can't help but get pulled in.
So let me just ask you this straight up. Do you want your stories to practically jump off the page, to feel dynamic and engaging and just real? If you're nodding your head right now, you're in exactly the right place.
So, what's the secret sauce? It's dialogue. I mean it. Good dialogue is the magic ingredient that turns a boring, flat description into a living, breathing scene. It lets us hear your characters in their own words, and that's incredibly powerful.
But why is it so powerful? Well, for starters, it makes the story vivid, right? Suddenly, we're not just reading, we're listening. It's also the best way to show us how a character feels instead of just telling us they're sad or happy. And of course, it's what creates that back and forth action that actually moves a story forward.
All right, so before we can build anything cool, we need to get our tools in order. For us, that means mastering the basic rules of writing conversation. Trust me, getting these fundamentals down is absolutely crucial.
Okay, let's break this down real quick. It's actually just 4 simple rules. Rule 1, anything that's spoken out loud goes inside quotation marks. Easy. Rule 2, always capitalize the very first letter of the dialogue. 3, you need what's called a reporting verb, a little tag like said or replied, so we know who's talking. And finally, number 4, use a comma to separate that tag from the speech itself. That's pretty much it. Nail these 4 and you're golden.
And hey, here's a little pro tip for you. Don't feel like you have to jump in and write a whole complicated paragraph right away. Nope, just practice with single sentences. Get a feel for the punctuation, the rhythm. It's a fantastic way to build up your confidence before putting it all together.
Okay, now for the really cool part. We're going to use a super simple 7-sentence framework. Think of it like a recipe or a blueprint for building the perfect, vivid paragraph every single time. It's going to guide you step by step. Now, the magic of this framework is that every single sentence has a very specific job to do. You see the flow here, right? We start with an intro, describe what's happening, bring in the first bit of dialogue, get a response, show another action, add a little more dialogue, and then wrap it all up with an ending sentence. Each piece builds perfectly on the last.
You know, the best way to really understand this is to just see it in action. So let's do it. We're going to build a paragraph together, right now using this exact 7-sentence structure. Just watch how smoothly this comes together.
So, here we go. Sentences 1 and 2 are all about setting the stage. Sentence 1 gives us the basics, the who, where, and when. Last Sunday, I went to the park with my friend Anna. Done. Sentence 2 paints a little more of the picture. The weather was sunny and we were enjoying the view of the flowers. See? The scene is set.
And now, this is where the scene really comes to life. Sentence 3, our first character speaks. Boom. Then, sentence 4, the other character responds. Just like that, with 2 simple lines, we have a real interaction happening.
But we don't stop there. The story keeps moving. Sentence 5 gives us another action. It grounds our characters in the scene. And then, sentence 6 shakes things up. A whole new character appears and asks a question, pushing the story in a new, unexpected direction.
And finally, we bring it home with sentence 7. This is our closing. It wraps up the little moment, tells us how it all felt, and gives the reader a nice, satisfying end to the scene. And there you have it, a full, lively paragraph built in 7 easy steps.
Okay, so building the paragraph is step 1. But now, let's talk about polishing it up. This is where you go from just following the rules to really making the writing your own. It's what separates the good from the great.
So here's a fantastic little trick for polishing your work. Use linking words. Seriously, think of words like then, while, or after that as bridges between your sentences. They connect everything together and help you avoid that choppy, robotic sound, making the whole thing flow beautifully.
And before you call it done, always do a quick final check. Just run through this little list. Ask yourself, okay, do I have dialogue? Are the quotation marks in the right place? Did I remember my reporting verbs and commas? Is the conversation actually important to the story? Did I capitalize right? It's a super fast quality check that can catch a lot of little mistakes.
All right, that's the whole system. We've gone over the rules, we've built a paragraph from scratch, and we've talked about how to polish it. So, you know what's next. It's your turn. Just pause right here, use this framework, and write your own little scene. Go on, give it a shot right now. So, I guess the only question left is, what story are you going to tell first?
You now have this simple, powerful framework in your toolkit. You have everything you need to start writing scenes that are more vivid, more emotional, and more alive than ever before. So go for it. Happy writing!